Good morning. Today we're working on the Meilun 125. This is a pretty common motorcycle that I see down here in Belize, which is where I currently live. Very affordable, cheaply made motorcycle, comes from China. To myself and a lot of the rest of the developed world, the Meilun and the Lifan motorcycles are not looked upon as being very high quality. However, I see these things being driven all over the place here, and they seem to run in some very poor conditions. I see them all the time. No air filter, running on dirty gas, two up, in the rain, bald tires, and the people are still making do. So this is a neighbor's motorcycle. He brought it to me, asking me if I could fix it up for him and get it to run. It's been sitting about 3 years, he says, but it seemed to run fine since then. So we're going to check out its condition, and see if we can get anything out of it this morning. All right, let's see what we got. We got a key, no lights, just 11,000 kilometers on it. Missing one mirror. Front tire flat. We do have a filter here, but we're missing the side of the air box, although we do have these covers. One of them might make up the side of the air box. I'll have to take a look at that later. Carburetor is loose in here, and we're missing the retaining nuts. But otherwise looking complete. Got some oil. It's air cooled. Got some oil, doesn't look too bad. At least we have oil in it. Not seized. I guess we're in gear. Not seized. Doesn't feel like a whole lot of compression, but it's just one tiny little piston, so that might be fairly normal. Electric start as well. Chain present. Rear tire inflated. Let's see if we can open this tank. Tank locked. Go. Doesn't look awful. Definitely seen worse. Nothing in it. Oh, a little bit in it. Probably pretty gross. Yeah, it smells gross. So I don't know too much about them right now. This will be the first one I've ever laid hands on. So I don't know about how their ignition system works or whatever. Fairly certain that battery is dead or undead, but let's try and charge it up anyway, because we might need it to make a spark, even though I'll be kicking it over to initially get it running. With the carburetor as it is, it'll be fairly easy to take it apart. Just one carburetor, and it's already loose, so I'm going to do that while the battery charges up. Clean this carburetor out and put some fresh gas in it and see if we can get anything out of it. I'm just down here. I don't have hardly any of my tools. My tools come down in a couple months. But I think with just some simple hand tools, we should be able to get this thing to fire over, assuming, of course, I can find 10mm nuts somewhere around here. Alrighty. So, these ones I tried, but they're the wrong thread. Yeah, they're coarse thread. That was a bummer. I thought I lucked out. Anyway, charging up that battery and then cleaning that carburetor. All right, I got this carburetor pulled off now. We got our fuel line disconnected. I see that the choke is operating. However, throttle is stuck open. Not a big deal. Screw her off from the top. Pull this cable out. The slide comes out with it. check out, see how springy the spring is, and clean things up. I got some locally sourced carburetor cleaner, and then we're going to open up the bowl and check out what is going on in there. Just a little sticky, but now it's unstuck. So we're good to go there. Let's open the bowl. Not awful, just full of shit gas. Set that down here. Jet's all gummed up. This is a little sticky, but the spring on the float pin is still springing. That's got to get taken apart and freed up though. And we got 2 jets to clear out. I don't have any of my jet pushers, so I hope that these clear out just with the carb spray. And then just a general lube of everything, all the little movie pieces in here, and then I'll stick it back together. Everything all apart and soaking. I haven't worked on a bike or a boat motor in a couple months, and I've gotten soft. This carb cleaner is burning my hands. But yeah, everything all came apart. Some pieces cleaned up already, looking pretty good. Gonna give those jets a couple more minutes to soak, put everything all back together, see what happens. It can be rather frustrating trying to do simple stuff with the wrong tools, but I finally got the slow jet cleared out. So now let's piece everything back together. Draining out the junk gas. While that's ticking away, I'm going to run by the neighbors and see if they have any fine threaded 10mm nuts to secure this carburetor back on. No luck with the neighbors, so I'm stealing some nuts from the license plate holder. You don't need a license plate down here anyway. Alright, let's gas it up and then screw this pooch. Yo, one kick. Color me impressed. Maybe a bit premature. Still pretty cool.